I never thought I'd be the one left standing in the ruins of our life together, but there I was, staring into the echo of an empty apartment, clutching a hastily scribbled note that read, "I'm sorry." It wasn't until my partner's boss called, asking why they hadn't shown up for the conference in Paris, that the pieces began to fall into place. Paris wasn't a business trip, it was a ruse, a cover for something far more devastating. I found myself scrolling through social media, a place where secrets were often hidden in plain sight, and there it was, photos of my partner dressed in white, smiling next to someone else, someone who wasn't me. The betrayal was a punch in the gut, but the real kicker? It was someone I knew, someone who had been in our lives, laughing at our dinner table, pretending to be a friend. The elopement was a well-kept secret, a plan orchestrated behind my back while I was busy planning our future. Mutual friends were tagged in the photos, leaving comments filled with congratulations, completely unaware of my heartbreak. It was as though I was the last to know the plot twist in a drama where I was the unwitting protagonist. I spent days in a haze, replaying every conversation, every moment that now felt like a lie. How long had the affair been going on? How many times had I ignored the subtle signs, the late nights, and the unexplained absences? The realization that I had been living in a carefully constructed web of deceit was suffocating. I wanted answers, closure, but instead, I was left with silence and a void that seemed impossible to fill. Friends, now caught between loyalty and shock, became silent allies, offering sympathy but no solutions. And then, as if the universe had a twisted sense of humor, I received an email meant for my partner, a confirmation for a honeymoon suite in the Maldives. It was the final twist of the knife, a reminder that while I was grappling with a shattered reality, they were basking in a new beginning. In that moment, the internal conflict boiled over. Was I more of a fool for trusting them or for believing in a love that was never really mine? As I packed my things to leave the apartment, I realized the hardest part wasn't the betrayal itself, but learning to let go of a life I thought was real.